Well, if Tungle is here, might as well start. Hello! Lost my notes, and my notes are missing. Happy November 19th, 2017, an adventurous stream where we play Kingdom of Loathing, a dirty joke and stickman based game. I am your host, Llauge of Pocusts, known as Mcnally 86. And the thumbnail I'm using today is a image from One Punch Man. It's a good comic. It's a good show too. Watch the show and then read the comic if you want to, have more, or buy the comic. I don't know. Anyway, hello. There's a couple of things I need to do today. Number one, solve the genie riddle. Number two, I never bought this item of the month this month. And number three, talk about how awesome Pastamancer is. Okay, so first off, let's do what I normally do to start episodes and head to the graffiti wall. Now, I actually heard in a podcast I was listening to today that the graffiti wall was the original chat for KOL. It was the only way people could send each other messages. I think that's kind of funny. Anyway, Mishkutin was here. Hail Satan! Zeno as the true creator. The flying spaghetti is our Lord and Savior. To be fair, you have to have a very high IQ to understand Rick and Morty. Nick Niso is here. Kitty! Parmesan upon the flying spaghetti monster, ramen. Okay, well, now that madness is out of the way, let's write my advertisement on the wall. Let's make it green. Let's write that graffiti. Alright, so the next thing was to buy the item of the month. No, I should solve the genie riddle first, and then I'll buy the item of the month. So, if you got cats and kittens that had been paying attention, the genie had given me, every time I defeated it, a what was it? Note? Genie had been giving me papers every time I defeated it, and I was decoding for a message. Let's see. Oh, what was that item name? Because maybe I didn't actually take it out of storage, which is possible. Alright, cork genie bottle takes me to rubbed it the right way. Combat. Alright, where is it? Okay, then you fight him and you get an item. It was dropped scrap of paper. There we go. A lot of Googling, but I found it. So here we go. So let's see. It should be called dropped. Yep, I never actually grabbed them. So I read this message. Drop scrap of paper, move from storage to inventory. That's ridiculous. It's not even funny. They really like 11 in this game. And I read this, and then a couple weeks went by, almost a month, and I didn't actually figure out the thing. So, so I was supposed to solve the genie riddle, and I was supposed to wish for something. And I think it was just copy a message and then say it back to the genie. I wish with love and goodwill. Nope, that didn't make sense. Okay. Am I going to have to read the genie riddle again? They obtained 1,877 translation. It hath reached me, O master, my bottle. The scribe Burton is responsible for the translation. Sister of mine, thou be other than sleepy, do tell thy pleasant tales with love and goodwill. It hath reached me, O master, my bottle. You shall locate the third supplemental volume. O sister of mine, art thou then sleepy, do tell some of thy pleasant tales. Whereupon Scheherazade replied with love and goodwill. It hath reached me, O master, my bottle, that the archive of Gutenberg shall help you thusly. Should I wish for the archive of Gutenberg? Should I just wish for Gutenberg? It has to do with something about printing. I thought it'd just be something easy I got to copy. With love and goodwill, shall read for blank, and that many moments. Shall read for this, and moments. Read for that, and moments. It's like a math puzzle in here. With love and goodwill hath reached me that this shall prove you my master intellectually. Okay, so I do have to do the math problem. Worthy of being memorialized. So if I figure out what this means, it proves I'm smart enough to get the thing. So does it have to do with time? I don't know. Does it have to do with the genie riddle? I don't know. Maybe I thought I would get it, but I didn't get it. Let's see. Nope, I'm not finding my... What is supposed to do? I was supposed to wish for a thing, and the thing would happen, and I would get the thing, and it would just be something simple I gotta do. Now here's a math problem I don't even understand how to begin. And the answer is XXX, for trophy XXX, where XXX is the word the genie puzzle gives you, title cased. Well, what's the word that it gives me? There's a lot of words here. We'll just try Gutenberg. Let's see if Gutenberg is the answer. Why not? I wish Gutenberg. No, that's not the answer. Dang it. Where XXX is the solution to my genie puzzle. But what is the puzzle? I don't understand which part of it is actually the puzzle. Okay, solving the puzzle. I don't know what it means by solving the puzzle. Do I multiply the things together? But that wouldn't give me a word. That would give me garbage. I don't know. Alright. Feet worthy of being memorialized. Quoth Zod. Master of the bottle. That one shall read for nights and moments. Is this like a word count? Boy, this is interesting. I bet this is real good. Well, the guide that I'm finding just says put in the word. Well, which word? And I don't know. And my guess would be this is like down and across these numbers here. But I don't... Alright. Love and goodwill. Prove you my master intellectually. Yeah, I'm failing this, proving that I am the master intellectually. See, even if I just subtracted the numbers from each other, I wouldn't get anything useful. If the answer was a number, I could figure out what to do with these, but the fact that the answer is a word, like, I don't... Master my bottle that described Burton is responsible for the translation. Is Burton the word? Well, let's just try Burton. Decipher. Oh, I already did that. I need to go back to using the beetle. I wish Burton. No, Burton's not the word. Burton. Burton's the word. No, it doesn't have quite a flow to it. Okay, with love and goodwill, it hath reached me, O master, my bottle. The scribe Burton is responsible for the translation. Good and love will that you shall locate the third supplemental volume. Okay, so there's a third supplemental volume. O sister of mine, thou art sleepy, did you tell some thy pleasant tales? Where Scheherazade replied, with love and goodwill, it hath reached me, O master, my bottle. Did I already try with love and goodwill? That the archive of Gutenberg shall help you thusly. Okay, maybe I should just wish for the archive of Gutenberg then. I wish for the archive of Gutenberg. Archive of Gutenberg. Nope. Oh! Holy heck! I almost just fell over. My chair's missing a wheel. Oh, okay. Sorry. I'm okay. You're okay. I'm okay. You're okay. So, I wasted 10 minutes on this. How do I solve the puzzle? Do I just copy and paste the whole dang text? That doesn't seem right. Gathering additional scraps reveals more of the words until all the words can be seen when you have 11 scraps. Solving the associated puzzle will lead me to that. It's not fully implemented. Alright, so let's see. Okay, well, here we go. Someone made a browser thing. So, let's see. I'm really cheating hard. I really wish someone would just tell me what I have to do to start solving it, but no one's doing that. So what I'm going to have to do is just cheat as hard as possible. So if I copy this text and I dropped it into this Noblesse Oblige page, wish for trophy become or trophy become. Why? I don't understand how that's... Okay, I'll try it. Oh, Ponotato sent me a message. Perhaps he's telling me how to solve this in the past. In the future? Oh, yeah. He just sent me the link to the solver, which I eventually found. But I didn't want just the solver. I wanted to know how the solver works. But I'm not going to know unless I read the documentation, and that's going to take way too long, so I might as well just cheat. So, I guess, here we go. I wish for trophy become. A la Peanut Butter Sophie, you have bested me, now go get your trophy. Anticlimactic, but let's go get my trophy. There we go. I've got the Ultimate Cosmic Power Trophy for defeating the genie in physical and intellectual traits. And so now I have a new trophy. And Ponotato, of course, TP'd my house. You lie down on the floor and rest. Spend a little time after you wake up cleaning all the toilet paper that people have been leaving around. Savages! That's enough toilet paper for you to reclaim some of it. You carefully roll the toilet paper back into rolls while you plot your revenge. So let's check a look at that. Trophy should be bottom. There we go. Ultimate Cosmic Power. Alright. Okay, so the next thing was I was going to buy the new item of the month, the Pantogram. So since I solved the last one, totally solved it without cheating. I cheated very hard. Let's buy the new item of the month. So that is available at the market. Market Mr. Store, and apparently it hasn't been selling that well. So, mysterious telegram advertising pants, all kinds of pants. You can get them for free, or at least you don't pay for them with money. Well, Halloween is past, so it's time to take off your costume and put on some regular pants. Regular, old, normal, not spooky at all pants. And oh, hey, look at this. A telegraph and a coupon for free pants, which I'm sure will be completely regular, not the least bit demonic in origin. Choose a stat alignment. Muscle, moxie, mysticality. Pick an element. Make some sacrifices, and behold pants. So I'm going to buy a pantogram. So let's purchase this. What? I don't have any Mr. A's? Oh. I think I bought it a while ago. I should have it in storage. And its equipment. Come on, load Mr. Dot. Yeah, I got a Mr. Accessory. There we go. As stylish as it is functional. Mr. A is both an item and a unit of purchase. So let's buy a pantogram. Acquire a pantogram. Thanks for your patronage. This is a pantogram. That is a pre-written telegram that you can send away in exchange for a pair of pants or multiple pairs of pants. The writing is kind of smeary and bloodstained, so it's hard to be sure. So this is a pun on both pentagram and telegram. So it is a pentagram telegram that you've managed to portmanteau into a pantogram. So let's find out how this works. I'm curious. You drop the pantogram into a corner autograph telegraph box and soon receive a crate containing a demonic-looking portable altar. Wait, I thought you ordered pants. Portable pantogram. This portable altar has a pentagram inscribed on it. It's the kind that, it's not the kind that's like in the Telegraph, though. It's the kind that's an occult sigil for summoning pants. Sorry if the multiple meanings for pantogram are confusing. I'm sure your British grandmother can explain when she gets back from being Mother Goose in her local Crimbo party. Okay, so now I've got a pantogram. I'm gonna learn communism. Pantogram. Yeah, portable pantogram. Here we go. Oh, that's cool. And I could say no pants for me, but that'd be a lie. So let's see. I'll zoom it so it all fits. And I'll move chat away for the moment. There we go. All right, so let's pick alignment on mysticality right now. Oh, pick an element. I would like to do no, not stench damage, sleaze damage. So summon pants. I could summon 10 mysticality, so sleaze resistant pants. No, I want spooky resistance if that's the case. Sacrifice your hopes, your dreams. Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. My hopes gives me, my dreams gives me spell damage. My hopes give me weapon damage. Okay, I'm gonna sacrifice my dreams. I can pick another. Self-respect, some self-control, or Barskin. Barskin gives me combat initiative. Self-control makes monsters more attracted to you. And self-respect, monsters less attracted to me. I'm going to go self-control. I want monsters attracted to me. And now I could sacrifice drops of blood or nail clipping. So drops of blood would give me HP. Nail clippings would give me maximum AP. So nail clippings it is. Well, let's summon those pants. You sacrifice the appropriate materials and rasp a prayer to the Pantifer. Prayer to Pantifer, the Lord of Pants Hell. The Hell of Pants appears on your altar in a cloud of pants stone smoke. Pants stone is like brimstone, except for pants. You acquire an item. Exploding bellowing vinyl leggings of the electric eel of the owl. Okay. Exploding bellowing vinyl leggings of the electric eel of the owl. These pants were summoned from the pits of hell, more specifically, Pants Hell, which is where pants go when they die if they wear bad pants. Looking at you, acid-washed jorts. It only lasts one day. Oh, better use these pants now then, I guess. It was fun. I had fun. I gotta have fun with my pants altar. Pants off, dance off. There we go. Equip my exploding bellowing violin. Yep. Okay. So one more thing to do. I picked up a spell book and I'm gonna learn it. So this is a spell book, Llauge's Dim Bulb. This book contains a powerful spell from Loathing's distant past. Well, sort of powerful and sort of distant for that matter. Wait, don't I already know Llauge's Dim Bulb? I don't. The ancient mage Llauge came from an alternate dimension in which the sun was much dimmer than our sun. He devised a spell that created an artificial source of light, and he granted it to the world and said, "Thanks, I guess." Oh, the world said, "Thanks, I guess." A dim globe of light is floating behind you, making your surroundings very, very slightly brighter. It's combat initiative. I'm gonna learn that spell. Alright, so I've gained Llauge's Dim Bulb. Let's take a look at my spells right now. Drescher's Annoying Noise makes monsters higher level. Yeah, I want to cast Manicotti Meditation, let's say 9 times. Hostile Oneness, and Llauge's Dim Bulb 10 times. There we go. I gotta remember to start keeping those buffs up so they keep me powerful. Alright, so now I bought some Postomancer skills. I had been using Spaghetti Spear. This spell conjures a fast-moving dart of spaghetti that slings at your enemy, dealing a small amount of damage. Uncooked spaghetti, that is. Cooked spaghetti wouldn't do much damage now, would it? It costs an MP. It used to be free, but it's basically what I cast when my MP is low. It's a small amount of physical damage, because my character is no good with physical damage, being a mysticality character. But I learned Ravioli Shurikens. This spell allows you to summon a handful of deadly Ravioli Shurikens stuffed with various flavors of pain. Hit 3 opponents with magical Shurikens. And I've also been abusing Entangling Noodles. This spell allows you to conjure a wad of sticky noodles in combat, which will entangle your opponent and prevent them from attacking you for a while. So, communism. I'm going to use the skill. Anyway, I'll show you how these skills work if I get in combat. Oh, I'm fighting a mob penguin negotiator. This penguin is wandering around on the Monorail worksite, negotiating with the faces of construction workers, negotiating with the kneecaps of hippie protesters, and so on. He is prepared to negotiate with you directly about your involvement with this here worksite. He gets the jump on you. Luckily, Bodas delevels him, and then he convinces the mediator that you've agreed to things you didn't. I lose 10 hit points to sleaze damage. Alright, so I'm going to use... first off, I'm going to use... Oh, I forgot to repair my mysticality. I'll shoot a spaghetti spear at him and see what that does. You conjure a dart of spaghetti and hurl it at your opponent, dealing only 5 damage. Let's de-level him. Let's level myself. And let's throw spaghetti at him. Now it does 10 damage, 12 damage. You now realize the horse head in your bed was a negotiating tactic, and you retroactively feel the pain. He completely fails to address any of your concerns. He fumbles. Alright, so I killed him. And negotiating rule number 2, always be willing to walk far away. So, I would like to show off the skills, but I forgot to drink some soda pop, and soda pop will give me back some musticality. Let's drink a couple Mountain Stream sodas. You drink the Mountain Stream, you feel extremely refreshed. Gain 66 mana points. Alright. So let's go back to the work site and adventure until we fight him again. Maybe, okay, well, never mind, I guess I'm not fighting him again. Well, I'm on the Deep Fat Friar quest, so might as well fight some things in the dark heart of the woods. I'm fighting an Archfiend. This thing used to be an Archfiend, until it failed its evil duties, so it was cast down, so now it's a fallen Archfiend. Up. Well, let's call it sideways. Gets the jump on you. Alright, kicks you with its big flat feet. It's like getting smacked with an iron, a hot iron. We'll lose 7 hit points to hot damage. And I'm nearly dead. But no worry! I'll use my Entangling Noodle spell. You conjure up a mass of sticky noodles to entangle your opponent. Your opponent will struggle against the Entangling Noodles, but to no avail. So now I throw shurikens at him. You conjure up 3 ravioli and hurl them at your opponent. The first shuriken pops on impact, showering it with gazpacho soup and dealing 7 cold damage. Another shuriken strikes it in the eyebrow, covering it with drool and dealing 14 sleaze damage. A third shuriken bursts over his head, showering it with iced coffee, dealing an initial 7 cold damage. So as far as I can tell, you get 3 raviolis. They're all packed with a spell component. And the spell component... we'll do one of the elemental damages like sleaze, stench, spooky, or cold or hot. And then there seems to be like 2 messages for each one. So like right now, gazpacho soup and iced coffee are both cold damage. And sleaze was drool. So let's throw more shurikens at him, because I really like the messages. The first shuriken pops on impact, showering it with whale blubber, dealing 14 damage, critical hit. Another shuriken strikes his leg, covering with 2% milk and dealing 14 physical damage. Oh, I guess they can do physical too. I don't know why milk did physical damage, though. A third shuriken bursts over its head, showering it with not at all virgin olive oil and dealing 14 sleaze damage. I win the fight and gain an evil golden arch. Okay, I should heal up a little bit more than not at all. And then I'm going to try going back. Fighting another fallen Archfiend, so let's hit him with the noodles so he doesn't fight back, and then throw shurikens at him. The first shuriken pops on impact, shattering it with werewolf spit, dealing 12 spooky damage. Another shuriken strikes its eyebrow, covering it in motor oil, dealing 14 sleaze damage. So that's 3 sleaze messages so far. No, 4. A third shuriken bursts over its head, showering it with wrestling mud and dealing 14 damage. Sleaze. So, like, there's a ton of messages in this spell, and I find it really cool that I'm probably going to be able to use this spell over and over and read my attacks. And unlike when I was bashing things in the head, once I read the first 3 hits or types of ways I use the weapon, sort of generic over and over. But now that these ravioli shurikens have quite a lot of variety in their attacks, So I'm going to hit him again with shurikens. You conjure up 3 ravioli and hurl them at your opponent. The first shuriken pops on impact, showering it with red Kool-Aid and dealing 7 physical damage. Another shuriken strikes its head, covering it with spoiled milk, dealing 14 stench. And a third shuriken bursts over its head, showering it with mummy bile and dealing an additional 7 spooky damage. I win the fight and gain some pink slime. Archfiend's favorite food is banana foster. Not funny, but true. So I'm going to go learn some more spells, and then I'm going to keep playing this, because, I mean, not like today, but I mean, I've been doing the main quest and not streaming it, because there's nothing new about it this run. The new thing to talk about this run is spells, and I imagine... Oh, I could probably kill myself in a couple of weeks and start a new character. But Crimbo season is coming up, and I want a high-level character for Crimbo. So I'm going to just probably play it cool every episode. I'm going to do... next week, I'm going to do my Nemesis quest and learn what that's like. And then the following week, if I didn't finish that up, probably Batfellow. And then after that will be Crimbo. And I might have to stream every day if Crimbo was like Crimbo was last year. So I might do a special event where I stream every day. I'm going to have a house guest, so I don't know if I can do that. But during the month of December, man, KOL is really popping. So they add new content every day, so I'm probably going to have to do that. And those will be hopefully shorter streams. If you remember Crimbo last year, on the 24th and 25th was a really long episode, but some of them were fairly short, so we'll talk about that when that comes to it. So anyway, let's just go look at some new spells. I can buy some new spells at the League of Chef Magi. I can talk to Bree, the trainer, and I can learn Utensil Twist. Anybody can use a utensil, but not everyone can use it to bend the laws of physics. Perform magical attack with an equipped utensil. I don't have a utensil equipped, so I'm probably not going to get that one unless I find a utensil. Lasagna Bandages. This spell summons some enchanted lasagna noodles, which can be used as bandages, healing some of your HP. Useful! Bind Vampirogi. This skill allows you to bind the spirit of a vampire into a pierogi and bend it to your will. As long as your will is more or less bite stuff for me, since that's basically all vampirogis are good at. Summons a vampirogi thrall. Ooh, I get a thrall. I'm going to get that. Cannoli Cannon. This spell allows you to summon and then fire a cannon made of cannoli and stuffed with all manner of deadly substances. Blast your enemies in the face. Gross. I'm going to get that, and then that'll be good. I'm going to buy a little spell, some spells each time. I'm not going to buy them all at once. So let's go use these spells. Actually, I'm going to check if any can be used out of combat. Lasagna Bandages. You call forth Bandages of Lasagna, gain 15 hit points. Not as strong as Tongue of the Walrus, but Tongue of the Walrus can't be used in combat. If Lasagna Bandages can be used in combat, that'd be useful. I can bind a Vampirogi. No, I can't do that in combat. Alright, well, let's Wahlberg's Dimbulb a couple more times. What? Is it locked up? I don't know. Alright. There we go. I'm fighting a P-imp. This imp be styling. He advances towards you, tossing his cane from hand to hand. You get the jump on him. So let's put our new skills on the bar, shall we? Lasagna Bandages. There we go. You call forth Bandages of Lasagna and apply them to your wounds. You gain 17 hit points. Oh, and I did bind up Vampirogi. I do have a pasta thrall. His name is Oscar. He's the level 1 Vampirogi. Okay, it worked out. Oscar sinks his fangs into your opponent, draining 1 point worth of blood. You feel a wave of resonant health energy pass from him to you. Gain a hit point. So, I get my pet, and I get an additional pasta thrall. That's cool. Also, I don't know if I'd consider pierogies pasta. It's like a potato dumpling, sort of. More bready. I don't know. It's pasta's bread. What defines pasta, huh? He starts to attack you again, but is set upon by an army of call girl imps intent on freeing themselves from his servitude. Fumble. Alright, so the new skill to put on my bar would be cannoli cannon, because that can be used in combat. Alright, let's fire the cannoli cannon at his face. You summon a massive cannoli cannon and fire at your opponent. It blasts him with icicles, dealing 67 cold damage. Oscar drains 2 points worth of blood from the opponent and passes the savings on to you. You win the fight. Cool, cool. The PM provides protection and security to his call girl imps, or so he claims. Alright, so let's try this again. Let's blast him with the cannon. You summon a massive cannoli cannon, fire at your opponent. It blasts it with beads, dealing 140 sleaze damage. Okay, so ravioli shurikens with 3 random effects, and this is just one strong blast. That's cool. Oscar sucks a bunch of blood out of my opponent. Where a bunch is exactly 2 points worth, then he restores your hit points. He's level 1 Vampirogi. I don't know how long it takes him to level up. Alright. The PM walks just fine. The cane's purely ornamental. So, I got some time. I'm going to try one more spell. Let's get another spell. No, 2 more, because the next one was passive. And I can just cast on myself all day, every day. League of the Chef Magi. Alright, the Arched Eyebrow of the Archmage. When it comes to magic, presenting an intimidating facade is almost as important as actually knowing how to tear people apart with your mind. Arched Eyebrow of the Archmage. Your left eyebrow is permanently arched, making you look like a super intimidating wizard. Plus 10 to spell damage. So I'm going to train that up. I could learn Pastamancery. This skill allows you to summon forth noodles from thin air and cook delicious food by combining them with sauces. Oh, this is going to take a lot of time. There are a lot of Pastamancery foods out there that I would want to collect and eat. Lets you summon 3 batches of dry noodles per day and lets you cook advanced pasta dishes. Alright, and then I could bind a vermicelli. All the rats slain by the adventures and all the history of tavern basements left vengeful spirits behind. This skill allows you to befriend one of them and use as your own personal servant. I'm sure I'll be thrilled. I get a vermicelli. It's a vermicelli is a type of pasta and vermin because it's got the soul of a rat. I'm gonna level up my Vampirogi over the week, and then next Sunday I'll buy the vermicelli, and we'll do it that way. So I guess that's pretty much it. Let's arch my eyebrow. You raise your left eyebrow and leave it there. Yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. Dismiss Pasta Thrall lets you dismiss your currently enthralled pasta buddy when you need some me time, a Pastamancer time. No, I think I'm good with the current setup. Yeah, I don't know. So next week, this changes things. I forgot about Pastamancery. Gonna have to start pulling a lot of food out of my bank. Yeah, that's probably it. Gonna have to make a lot of new food, so next time's probably gonna be a weeky heavy episode where I'm gonna write down a lot of recipes and cook them. Yeah, so let's cast. I can't cast Pastamancery. I gotta drink sodas. Alright, let's drink some sodas and then cast some Pastamanceries and call it net. Alright, let's drink some soda pops. Give me my spells, summon my dry noodles. You wave your hands to and fro and conjure up some noodles. 3 bunches of dry noodles. These are dry noodles. There's nothing clever about them, which can be said about them. Alright. Have a good week. I'll see you guys next week. Look forward to December, where I might have to stream every day. don't look incredibly forward to that because I'm working a lot, but I don't know. So see you guys, and if there's a time that works for you, leave like a comment in a time zone, and I'll try to figure out a time to stream that'd work with everyone. For me, it's either going to be before work or after work, so it's going to be really early or really late, and I live on the Pacific coast of the US, so yeah, and it's like -8 or 7 GMT, some such nonsense, probably 9. I should know my time zones. Anyway, I'm rambling. You guys have a good episode. Thanks for watching me. Oh boy, I spoonerism some third things there. Yeah, I kind of was drinking before the episode. Sorry. Bye.